What's up, guys? So I went Fireman yesterday because I needed it for strong approach, and I'm so relieved with the results. Honestly, we managed to kill Ninetails for a third time, and the rewards are insane when I kill it. Finally managed to get a new record for my damage, so 16 mil as a Fireman, and that's pretty much where the Hashirama team works best. You need someone that does solid ninjutsu damage, and since the Fireman hits twice with its mystery back to back, it does insane amount of damage. I thought you would get more for the killer reward. I think I only got like 30 coupons for it. I thought you get like coins or something, but I'm glad with the Fireman results. The more I use Fireman, like it just makes me not want to change back. So I guess I'm gonna stay Fireman for now. Because as long as we can keep killing Ninetails more often, it's worth to miss out. And I'm just trying to get level 80 as fast as I can so I could just sit on the cap level, not have to worry about anything else. When I probably get level 80, then I could switch to whatever main I want. And I'm just honestly, I wish I could stay Earth main so I could use the Hashirama, Iruka, and Sage Naruto team, because it really prioritizes Naruto. That way I could stack him. And since I do end up hitting level 72 because of Ninetails, I didn't expect to hit level 72 in a day. I just got level 70 on Sunday, and then I went to level 72 on Monday. And I'm close to 73 by the time I finish this video. So seem to be jumping levels for a bit, which is a good thing. I really just want to be able to start getting my gears upgraded. I'm not sure if level 72 allows me to start getting some upgrades in as far as the equipment, but I have a bunch of Sage Scrolls, at least 4 of them to start using, and hopefully I can get my equipment up because it's a huge boost, huge stat boost. It's gonna give me a lot of battle power. And the team I basically decide to use for a fire main is because the Hashirama, Iruka, and Sage Naruto team doesn't work with like anybody except for the Earth main. I mean, I tried fire main, tried water main, tried other mains. It doesn't really work, it doesn't get higher than like a 5 combo, and the funny thing is that only one ninja would start the combo. So I decided to, get Ao, get Tendo, and get Sage Naruto. Pretty much the same team as my main rank battle team was when I was using Earth. And, the whole idea of Ao is to play of a supportive role in this team, because the Fire main, Tendo, and Sage Naruto need an insane amount of chakra. So as long as his clones can die, pretty much means more mysteries going off, and that's what I need. If I could have implemented Hashirama into this team, it would have been straight up savage, because that ninjutsu boost to everybody would have been insane. Tendo would still get the 30%, but the problem with that is then I don't have enough chakra for everybody. So it's a lot to think about. I still prefer the Hashirama team. You're gonna be seeing me do survival trial and plotting, since I basically went to sleep at like 2 in the morning, and I was supposed to wake up at 5, 6 in the morning, but I woke up like an hour or 2 hours late. And, it really messed me up because I have an astronomy class that I have to go to, but it seems like I'm going to be going late again just to get a video rendered out. I was going to do strong approach in the morning. I had everything planned out, but I was planning to only get like 3 hours of sleep to wake up, and I fell asleep. I had 20 different alarms set up, and I didn't even hear any of them. So, I really wanted to do strong approach and then do all this stuff. So you guys will see some strong approach being done tomorrow. For me, the fire main is just the easiest for strong approach. I really don't want to bother learning any other main. I did hit level 72, so I could switch to another class. And, the thing occurred to me was, what if I went wind main? And that would pretty much be able to boost Sage Naruto, as well as give him a reset on his mystery. So I could use it back to back. The only problem with that is I would have to basically have a team that only benefits him. And, I would have to obviously have a Hashirama on the win main team. And then have, like, I really don't know who else would work. Like, Baki gives ninjutsu to win mains. I really want that Great Ninja War Conference Tamari, though. She gives shields to earth and wind types, and then also boosts ninjutsu to them. That Tamari, man, she just seems insane. So I don't know when she's going to come out. She could be in the Kage summons, which we're still a month or 2 away probably, and when that summon hits, I really want to get a lot of ninjas from there. I really don't plan on going lightning main unless I get a Raikage and a Darui. That's the only time you will ever see me go lightning main. There's really nothing that I like about them. I just really find them annoying at times. It's good against the Ao team, because most of the lightning mains I fight, they manage to kill the outclone, then they get the bloodthirst and they kill the other one. So it's good against me, but I just really don't prefer using lightning main. The biggest downside to this formation though is that I have to have Sage Naruto in the front. It's just him having to take the hits himself. It can kind of mess me up because if I get focused, once Naruto goes down, it's kind of a big part of the team. But overall, it's very strong. It gives me a reason to use Tendo again. But this is pretty much my go-to fire formation. Didn't really mess around with anything else. I just took the ranked battle team. It was pretty much more about the clone placement, which I changed later on because I was on the left side. He wasn't getting focused too much, so I put him all the way in the middle. And it worked out better because now at least the fire clone can come out and then it also gets buffed. So I still have to get the mood maxed on Ao. That's where a lot of my battle power is missing. The mood is only, I think, at maybe I don't even know. I only got it to level 2, so I still have a lot to go. I just really don't know if I'm going to plan on keeping this team. If I do plan on keeping this team, then I will max Ao's mood. Pretty much going to keep resistance, I guess, for the shield. All of his growth rates are pretty low, especially as attack one. When they were saying attack is one of his most important attributes, he has only a 600 attack growth rate, but his life and resistance are very high. So I'll just probably stick with the resistance mood, so you could get out better shields. But the problem with the resistance is that I want his clones to die. So if his clones get a lot tankier, it's also another problem for them to die. But then the fire main gets a stronger clone. So it's kind of all crazy, and it's just something to think about. Double bounty XP today as well, so that's pretty much means I'm gonna get faster. Pretty much the Monday and Tuesday is the biggest source of experience you're gonna get, and then throughout the week you're gonna pretty much really slow down. And it's a great effort from the server yesterday. Everybody was pushing. It's a struggle to kill Ninetails on my server. Unless you play on my server, it is a real struggle. We get about 70 people every Ninetails, but a lot of people just will get a few hits in and then they stop. Now, the reason I'm pretty sure why people just don't want to do it is because you can't auto walk and fight. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why a lot of people don't want to do Ninetails or don't know why it's so important to get the rewards. With all the coins I got, I really don't know what I should be focusing because my strengthens are still behind, and as I keep leveling, they get put more behind. But now that I finally got group skills to level 35, that's something I'm really prioritizing. I'm trying to max the ninjutsu one as fast as possible, and then get all the main ones that increase battle power. I do have a lot of group assets, so I don't really need to do that many donations at the start at least. But I will just keep my coins or put it towards strengthens. I still have to do a strong approach when I get back from my class, so that's gonna be later today. Something that did occur to me was I was asked to do a kind of a Q&A stream with Aristius, so this way players can get more info about the game. Basically the way it would work is people ask the questions, I would read the question to Aristius, and then he would pretty much answer it. He would answer it to the point where he what he could actually say. So he's obviously not gonna say all the stuff about the game to the community, but he could actually give you good information about what you should expect, what you should know, what to prioritize, all that stuff. So I'm not sure what day. I was thinking this Thursday, but I still have to talk to him over about what he wants to talk about. It's basically just gonna be an informative stream, because the forums are lacking, man. There's so many people complaining on the forums, and there's just a lot of people really not asking for help. So Aristius and I thought it would be a good idea just to do a Q&A stream sometime, I guess Thursday, but I'll let you know. I always schedule my streams ahead of time, and I will always let you know on video. And that's pretty much all you guys have to see, is that if you guys write in the comments what kind of things you want him to talk about, us to talk about, you could just comment down below, and pretty much whatever you want to hear. If you want to hear team strategies, what to prioritize, all this kind of stuff, whatever you want to basically know about the game, just let me know. I'm gonna ask him ahead of time. I'm gonna try to get a plan going for what we would actually be talking about, and then go along the lines of that and pretty much answer any comments on the stream as well. So it seems like a fun thing. A lot of people are asking me to do more streams. Now I'm really like just bad on time. So the only time I'm free is I have my day off Thursday and then I have the weekend off. So that's pretty much the only 3 days that I can actually do streams, no problem. And I don't mind doing streams as long as I have the time for it. But man, this week I have been just getting slammed with papers, and I have way too many papers to do for college. I have other stuff to do as well. I'm just really stressed for time. Like it is crazy the stuff I have to go through each day. And it's just gonna get busier as the semester goes. Plus, I already got like all my exams going into college, and pretty much in a few weeks I'm gonna already have midterms. So yeah, it's really not looking forward to that. Especially having to take 5 classes and focus on so many other things. A scary part is I don't know if you guys heard, but I think it was like 3 days ago or something, Saturday maybe. There was a bomb explosion in Chelsea. Basically, they put like a shrapnel grenade or something into a trash can, and the trash can blew up and it like injured a lot of people. Now, when people say how did a lot of people get injured by a trash can, you don't understand how populated the New York streets are in Manhattan, especially Chelsea. Like Chelsea is one of the most, I would say, there's a lot of people there. There's always a lot of people, especially if they were to do that in like I don't know. There are way too many places, especially if they did it in Chambers Street or like around the World Trade Center area. There are so many people. Like there's always at least like 30 people during each corner when they're trying to cross the street. So you can only imagine how the people got affected. And they finally caught the guy because he pretty much tried to do another bomb in like New Jersey, and they finally caught him. And that's what actually woke me up yesterday, because they were like saying, oh, manhunt for whatever, like 28-year-old this guy, and then they said, oh, check the media for a picture. And it wasn't until later today that I heard they actually caught him. And I mean, it is just some messed up shit going on in the world. Why are people doing like these kind of things? Just like putting bombs in trash cans. Like, that's crazy. And Chelsea is pretty much only 3 blocks away from where I always am in Manhattan. So it is very scary that thing could happen so close to me. I still remember last year where they had it was basically 9/11, and I had actually a college class that day. I never really went to the World Trade Center area during the 9/11, but man, they come prepared. Like, they legit bring out the SWAT teams. They bring out like the military. There's like some kind of military reserve around 9/11, because sometimes I'll be walking around there and I see pretty much soldiers in uniform and camouflage, all that stuff going around. But during 9/11, they come prepared. It's like they're ready to basically invade Manhattan. Like, they come out with the army and everything. They make sure nobody does anything. It is a scary sight. Like, I can't even imagine when I was trying to walk to the building to go to my computer class, and then you just see like a bunch of military dudes everywhere and SWAT team. It is a scary feeling. And then after hearing that Chelsea bombing, it just really makes me like, wow. So I had a terrible experience with the train yesterday as well. Oh my goodness, I don't know what happened. I was basically in college class doing Ninetails. That's why I wanted to actually like record some gameplay, but I did forget to mention I was hitting around 700,000 damage every hit with the Fire Main team, so it's a huge improvement compared to Earth team. Earth team gets me around like 500 something thousand, and Fire Main gets me like, I'll probably say a little bit over 700,000 every time I fought. So this is a huge difference in damage, and I really don't mind staying Fire Main, just so we can keep killing it, hopefully, and keep getting the rewards from it. This way I can level up faster. This way we get more coins. And honestly, if it's for the better of the server, then I might as well stay Fire Main. I can always mess around with different mains every other day. And it's just, once you go Fire Main, you never go back, honestly. I have been Water Main, and I didn't really enjoy it. Maybe now it'll be better since I have Owl on my team. And then I went to Earth Main, which I really enjoyed. But at the same time, it's just the damage in Ninetails really kills it. Now, I could have always swapped to like a Yamato type team with Guy or somebody else and see how much damage it would have done. But I honestly don't think an Earth main can ever outdamage a Fire main when it comes to this team. Maybe not now, but maybe in the future they could. So here I finally decided to swap the clones into the middle. And on ranked battle or in survival trial, this team didn't seem like it was doing too good, honestly. Having Sage Naruto in the front line just meant that he kept getting hit. And even though he has a lot of HP, a very high life growth rate, eventually he still just died out. And honestly, I had really fun time when I pretty much, once my Sage Naruto dies, I eventually just, decided to try out my ranked battle team with Orochimaru. And honestly, I was having a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun with Orochimaru. I just never see his skill in ranked battle because it's not a prompt. And I wish that they actually made where field spells would be a prompt when it comes to at least Ninetails. This way, Hashirama can always go first. Because I have to pretty much manual the Hashirama every time in Ninetails. And if I could just do the lazy way in auto battle, I would be so happy. I would be just grateful for them to actually fix that. But since Hashirama's field spell is not a prompt, it's a huge problem. But the team was working out better. People in the middle tend to get hit more than people above. So that's why it really worked out. Plus the Fire Main was finally getting a clone. So it was really helping me out. But I'm really pressed for time. I just really hope this video doesn't take too long to render. That's really my biggest concern, is the videos take too long to render. That's why I was actually gonna start recording through like a streaming software, because I know XSplit has local recording, and local recording pretty much means it's gonna automatically record right to your disk, and it's not really a raw file. The reason why the renders take so damn long for me every day is because Camtasia records a raw file and then you have to render it out, and it is such an annoying process. So maybe I should start switching to XSplit recording or something else. This way I can actually go ahead and pretty much not have to worry about the time to record, because if I wake up late, I'm pretty much screwed for whatever I've planned. And I finally decided to put this team in. The thing is that the teams for ranked battle don't have too high combos, but it's all about the utility. And I pretty much had Iruka in there. Later on, he gets sacrificed, because he was getting nuked. So I figured might as well try out and see. This was the first time I was actually gonna able to see Orochimaru in battle, where he actually uses reanimation. I have never seen that before. Since, like I said, it's not a prompt skill either. It's not gonna go off, or if it does go off, there's must be like the rarest chance in the world. And this was where Iruka drops and an Edo Tensei. Now 2 Hashiramas on the field. So what this meant was that now I'm going to have 4 ninjas getting immobile each turn. But the problem with this, though, is that you have to pretty much play on manual. Otherwise, your Hashirama is going to pop the field spell every time it can, and then the other one can pop it every time. So pretty much you're going to have to play manual in order to get both off each turn. But, seeing 4 mobiles each turn is just wow. Like, it was just hilarious using this team, honestly. The damage wasn't too high. But the fact that they just couldn't do anything and just still managed to take hits was just kind of hilarious to see. So double Hashiramas, I still never got to the point where I could actually do a Tobirama. I actually think towards the end, no, never mind, I didn't do it. I still only managed to get a Hashirama out. And, that's pretty much what I was trying to do. I didn't want to kill off everybody else on my team unless it was the last fight. And in the last fight, I only managed to get Hashirama out. I was actually planning to kill my Fire Main to get Hashirama out, but it just ended up killing Gakido instead. So, here's Al with a sacrifice, and it was just kind of funny, like you kill your own teammate, and you just bring out a Hashirama, and then I could have only imagined how strong Tobirama is. That's why when I was trying to do the solo team instance for level 70, Tobirama is ridiculous. He automatically puts your the enemy team in a Genjutsu, and then he pretty much blinds 2 enemies. So yeah, I mean that level 70 team instance is pretty hard to solo. The best attempt I ever got was where I killed 8 of them, and there was only 4 left, but then I just couldn't do it. I had 1 ninja dead, and then there was 2 low HP on everybody else. So I will have to wait till somebody else is level 70, and then hopefully try to do it with 2 people. But I do have better success while being an Earth main for that. Since I stay Earth main, I have more shields, Hashirama, Iruka, and then Sage Naruto just hits a lot higher. Which honestly, after using the Tendo Sage Naruto team, I really do prefer the Hashirama Sage Naruto team a lot better, because Tendo having to use 60 chakra and then doing that mystery, it doesn't do as much damage because he doesn't get a huge ninjutsu buff. So if there was any way to actually get Hashirama to work with Sage Naruto, and Tendo, that would be such a huge amount of damage. But I would probably, it'll basically be kill or be killed, since there's really no supportive role, and everybody's just squishy, and it would just get probably slapped. So, you know, it probably wouldn't work out too good, but for like a glass cannon type build, it would be just insane. Especially with the Fire Main and Sage Naruto getting 70% ninjutsu boost, and then Tendo still getting a 30%. So it'll be a huge amount of damage. And the damage that Sage Naruto does with Hashirama compared to without Hashirama is insane. I mean, so without Hashirama, he pretty much seems weak, and that's just because of the 70% ninjutsu. So, you know, it's a huge difference. I'll probably mess around with the team, see what else I can do. The only thing I have planned to do for later today is do strong approach, so I will probably just mess around with the team simulator for a bit, then do Sage World Battlefield, and then on to tomorrow, which I have no idea what is planned for me, but Thursdays are going to be the new events, and I'm really wondering to see what's going to be there. Maybe, like, I don't know. I really can't think of any other ninjas I need. So in case they do a ninja event to bring out, I'll just get somebody I don't have. What I do want is for them to bring back the Lucky Star event, so I can get myself a Playboy Sasuke, and then get myself the Iruka 4-star or 5-star, because Iruka is just, he is just insane. Like, he is way too good. You know, right now he is an extremely well used ninja, but towards the 90s he's gonna fall off, but that's because the ninjas there are very overpowered. And you know, I was actually looking forward to getting a Madara later on, but I heard that he's really doesn't have that insane damage in China, which really disappoints me. And here I clicked on side, but I was doing Ningendos, and I didn't really notice till the last second. But, you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the team. If I do plan on keeping the team, I'll max out Smooth. But for now, I have to leave, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.